My name is James Williams Jr. Welcome to Kung Fu Habit number 2. Today was Monday, and it was a very bad day. From the second I woke up, it has just been one thing on top of the other. My plans were fucked up. Everything I had planned got fucked up because of lack of responsibility for people in my family who don't know how to just do the right thing instead of doing what's right now. Because sometimes what's right now is not the right damn thing to do. Lacking of disciplining of children, that kind of thing. It's been one of them days where I understand. I'm not gonna say what I understand because I'm pretty sure you guys can figure it out. If you know how I feel about certain children that don't get disciplined in my family, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And today was that day that I had to lock myself in the room because I was a heartbeat away from breaking the law. You guys can put that together. And you know, the thing about that is that, if I live long enough to have a child, because I only want one child, he or she will be the most disciplined ass kid ever. They will never disrespect an adult, because if they do and let me hear about it, I'm going to break the law. Which means I'm going to beat they ass. No, I ain't going to take no chances. That belt's coming off and asses will be the color of my shirt. See, I'm going to tell y'all, as a former member of the United States National Guard, the law has its limits. And the limit that I say that the law should have is when my door is closed at home, unless I am abusing the child, step the fuck off. Because there's a difference between hitting a child with one of these and one of these. Sometimes you need to spank a child's ass. I ain't saying you gotta haul off and beat them every fucking time, because sometimes you can talk it out. And, most likely if the kid is intelligent enough, they won't do it again. But if it's one of those kids where you have to keep talking, I say you break their ass. Not literally, but you break off a quick swat on the ass, it straightens things up. I was spanked as a child. No, I turned out fine. I graduated high school. Granted, I didn't do so well in college, but I graduated high school. Haven't really broken the law outside of speeding tickets. Okay, there was a little harassment thing, but that really was like over some really stupid shit. Some texts and some love songs, really? But anyway, no. Sometimes a good ass whipping will steer a child straight. And if you can steer a child straight now, you don't have to pay for it later. And we won't have to pay for it later. I get tired of trying to tell my siblings that they need to discipline their kids to respect the adults in their lives. But you know what? If I live long enough to have children, I will show my siblings how it's done instead of being a damn jackass and just letting my kids run a fucking muck until they finally get on my nerve. Because that's generally how the siblings I have, oh, well, my kid ain't doing that. My kid ain't doing that. We'll be sitting right there watching the whole time while their kid is doing that. And y'all know who the fuck you are. And won't do anything until the kid finally does something that fucks with them. Now, when I was younger, I was only told once. Maybe twice because I might not have heard it all the way through or heard it all the way correctly. But if that third time came, the option of running or doing anything else was fucking off the table because asses was whooped. Alright? We need to go a throwback to the 70s and the 80s when we allowed people to go get yardsticks and broomstick handles and shoes and whatever the hell a parent could find to set your ass straight. Now, no, my mom never used a broomstick. She didn't have a yardstick until I learned karate. Once I learned karate, I broke the yardstick because they teach you how to break wood in karate, and a yardstick's made out of wood. So karate chopped the shit out that motherfucker and broke it. The downside of that was she found other objects that she could beat my ass with, and most of those weren't as nice as that yardstick because a yardstick has bend. You can whip a yardstick and it will flimsy, but a switch is flimsy too. But the smaller the switch, the bigger the stitch. So you kind of got to be careful what you use to spank a child. But spankings should never be off the table. I'm not against spankings in the least. I think that everybody should spank their child's ass until they get a certain age. And that age should probably be 21. Yes, I said 21 because sometimes, even at 18, young people still do really extremely stupid shit. Why? I don't know. But when I was 20, man, I had been taught respect from a young age, and I've respected all my elders. Now, granted, at 21, 22, I spoke back. But I didn't speak back disrespectfully. Because even though I'm 21, 22, that doesn't mean that I'm not so big that I can get knocked on my ass. Alright? And nowadays, the youth have no respect for their elders. They have no respect for people older than them or the adults in their lives. And that's a damn shame. But that's the way the world works because we're not allowed to discipline this generation. And this generation is going to be the generation that totally fucks us up if we're not careful. So in closing, discipline your damn kids. Not just my siblings, but all of you out here who think that talking is just going to settle things, because sometimes it is not. If your kid is not of high intelligence, talking is just wasting your breath. So therefore, discipline your children. Belts and switches. And sometimes yardsticks and extension cords. It just depends on what a parent can reach at the time. But disciplining your kids should not be a crime. My name is James Williams Jr. This is Comfort Habit number 2. BC.